Okay, new background. Next video. So, this is gonna be a little weird because what I originally had planned for this week, I totally forgot. I forgot the majority of it. I was gonna do art dolls, sheep, but sheep have that very specific fur. And I have a jacket that I was gonna use for that fur. Made everything, heads, hooves, wire bodies, the stuffing, and left without the fur. And I'm out of state working, so on the fly. What's planning? Who needs her? I've been shopping the last 2 days since I've been here. I'm trying to just find something to do to try and keep consistency. And I've come up with 2 options. The first one is this mermaid girl. She is from a mermaid line, no longer available, discontinued. She was $1.98, found her today at a thrift store. Used doll, hair is a little bit of a mess, but overall really good condition. She has both of her hands, she has some of her clothes, overall just very good, but she's this tail. Yeah, she's got this interesting gimmick, and apparently her tail changes colors. She's very tricky, and I don't necessarily know if I have an idea for her yet, so this might become a part 2 of last week's video with the mummy and just working on a doll animatronic kind of looking thing for a doll-sized haunted house. So that's what she might be, because I sort of have an idea of reference photos for that from college. So that's option 1. Option 2 is something I've been pondering around with the idea of. This is the Zuru My Mini Babies. I got this at Hobby Lobby, $7.99. Let's open it and see which one we got, because that might also be a thing. My idea was to just customize whoever I got in here and make it into like a zombie baby, fish, don't know, make it little clothes, whatever accessories in it, use that, and just really kind of go for it, because baby dolls and babies are also kind of big. So I guess this is going to be a part 2 from last week, no matter what we pick. Love that for me. I still have a couple more shops to go to. I'm looking for a specific, not satisfying, a specific kind of baby doll for a future project. But I checked our thrift stores back around home and there weren't what I was looking for, so I figured I'm gonna look around here. So I still got a couple more shops to go through on that. Oh, I just throw trash everywhere. Want that? Okay, clean. Okay, trash all in one pile. Here's our little one. Oh, they're in bags. Okay, I think this is the baby. So let's see who we got. Oh wait, no, I think this is like the stuff. Okay, bouncy bit. Oh, I keep throwing stuff. There it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. Camera, little hat, little diaper, and it looks like we got one in pink with the bouncy thing. Yay. I was kind of hoping for the crib, gonna be honest, but it's okay. We can make do with this guy. And then this one just has the pieces in it. I'm gonna leave that one for now because take 2. Let's see who we got. Ooh. Interesting. So it is really silicone-y and it's got little hair. Ooh. Yeah, let me put a diaper on this thing. No anatomy, which I am glad about that. I've got dolls with anatomy before, so I am glad that there's no anatomy that I've got to worry about. The diaper is just a little Velcro, so let's get it in. Get it in the nappy. Anyway, here's what it looks like. A little silicone one, so it stretches, and all the fun stuff like that too. And it's got a little bit of color and stuff on it, and some hair. Yeah, those are the options I've got to work with. A cute baby or mermaid. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. back to normal setup. Yeah, it's been a wild week. But we are finally here to paint her face. Now, obviously this is someone very different than the two I got. Well, mermaid, there was going to be like I'd have to stand on her tail where her joint is to make sure that she has the right pose. Didn't want to do that. Then I had to buy clay. Wasn't going to be good. And then, so I was like, okay, that leaves the capsule. And I did come up with an idea for that, but it was more Valentine's Day themed. So thankfully I remembered they had a Isabella at the thrift store, so here she is. Hair was pretty much a mess. I have a small video of that will be entered in somewhere. But here's her hair. I went ahead and braided it. I also added glue on the ends so I can try and cut off so I can get rid of this frayed bit. I'm not really loving that, but I love the braids on her. She looks kind of like the girl from Wish, Asha, I think. But, I mean, I think it's okay. I liked this one specifically because she did have an outfit. She had shoes. Shoes was the main thing because I'm budget-wise. So, yeah. This idea went through a bunch of different phases. Once I figured out I was going to go get the doll, once I had the doll, I had this dress, what am I going to do with her? The first idea was like, oh, kind of lean into that and just do like a necromancy kind of look. Then I was like, well, that doesn't really fit with the animatronics kind of idea that I'm going with these dolls. So it's like, okay, well, probably an advanced idea. What about just like voodoo priestess kind of going on there? Those are pretty popular all the time. So I was looking up ideas for that, drawings, and it's like nothing was really sticking outfit wise. So I was like, okay, I like this striped fabric, like this idea. I was looking at Pinterest for the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the girl who gives Captain Jack Sparrow the jar of dirt popped up. So I was like, okay, kind of go off that. And one way or another, she kind of just became a pirate. And I'm okay with that. But this design is definitely still from that idea of her doing like a voodoo kind of priestess look, where it's just like half a skull, that I still wanted to keep because I thought that was pretty pirate-esque. And I sketched a whole bunch and kind of came up with an idea, kind of just what I could find. And I was like, okay, looks good enough. My idea is I want to be, hopefully, in career goal, dream career kind of thing is doing something in the haunted house industry, is behind the scenes, working on props, which includes like the animatronics, the whole like scenes, costumes, makeup, ticketing, like can do it all, want to do it all, want to learn it all. But in order to do that, you gotta have practice. So hence these videos. But you can't really, in order to do big haunted house animatronics and really practicing on those, you gotta, you know, have said animatronics. So I was thinking of a way, because I don't have a bunch of the space right now to do that. How am I gonna go about that? And I realized that some of these lesser dolls have about the same articulation and about the same level of detail, which is just the basics, just get them out and reproduce them. Disney sometimes is better, but you can still kind of see just the basic 5 points of articulation, which might be even more than some animatronics. So I really just want to try with the dolls in the series to try and do them like I would approach revamping and a little animatronic, or just animatronic in general, keeping the same motions, keeping like the core functions. The inspiration for this and why I wanted to do it is because I was watching Wicked Makers, and their witch ones really inspired me, and it's always a good skill to have. And I learned a little bit of it in school, but it wasn't like a whole bunch to really go through as well. They wanted you to kind of just do whatever, not a whole bunch of like restrictions or anything like that. So I figured with these guys I'd try and stick it to basic animatronics, to what I could do, and try and do like a 1/6 scale haunted house kind of things with these. So the cats are really mad I've been gone a week. Also, speaking of the cats, someone got up here and broke one of my glass vials that I have stored up here because I thought they'd be nice in the shots while I work on my witch's cabinet. You have anything to say for yourself, lady? Here. It's just the culprit. Yeah, can't run. Yeah, I know you did it. She just broke my vase. It's like, not pleased with me. And I'm not pleased with her. But back to this lady. So she's gonna be a pirate. The whole idea is to do skulls. So we're just gonna do a white skull base. And I've got these pastels. We'll see if they work. I know a lot of people use Mungyo pan pastels. Couldn't find those. I know oil pastels aren't the thing, but Google says these will work. We'll see. I don't have high hopes, but we will see nonetheless. But we'll go over with this another white. So the idea for these guys is to treat them kind of like animatronics. They're just basics, and how would you elevate or go about elevating them? So I kind of get to do that side of the thing that I love and want to do. Like, always a good way in the haunted industry to find something cheap on sale and make it a lot scarier, improve it, add a lot of realism, or just add more spook factor to it. So this is a good way to practice that, I've found, and I don't have a lot of space, so these little dolls help with that and helps keep them out of the landfill as they were at thrift stores, so they've had a good life. So I always feel bad when like buying a new doll. I think Delightful said it the best, that these dolls have had a life before, many adventures, and now their kid is all grown up, kind of like Toy Story, moving on. So now it's time for a new life. So that's kind of the idea, because I know a lot of people don't like these lesser dolls, so there's a lot of them. I have so many already. And the main topic I want to try and do for my haunted house, I would like to own a haunted house in the future. Probably not ever gonna happen, but you know, you can make 1/6 scale one. Not bad idea. So I really love fantasy stuff. I always think that's not seen a whole lot, specifically in haunted houses, and I think people could really go on those. So mine, I want to do more of like a fantasy element to them. So mermaids, werewolves, vampires, just a few zombies. Maybe stay away from clowns, as those are super popular and a lot of people don't find them scary anymore, I think.
So we move on and we go to a clown's tent. This part's not really scary. I've never been one to be scared of clowns. I know that this area is hell for others. To Colton and I, it was just kind of funny.
Because they've just gotten so popular and you see them everywhere. So while she's drawing, I'll wrap up kind of a bit on the outfit. So I have other videos of this, but I didn't really get to talk about it. This was her original dress, same skirt and everything. Took the skirt off, used that as a pattern to make the petticoat for this guy. Everything is attached to her shirt. So when it flews up, it adds these little nice ruffles at the bottom, and these two layers are to help just add fluff to it. And then we come over here and add this. So we have that nice white and red striped fabric again, because I was cheap and didn't want to go buy more fabric. And then we have nice layers. We have nice details on these little ribbons. I got at Hobby Lobby the big packs of all different kinds of ribbons for like $5, $6. So I got that, used pretty much all of the ones from here on this guy. And then I also made her a wrap belt as well. I'm gonna paint this top a pinky color and then weather this guy up. I'm just gonna paint her shoes a little bit to add a little bit more pirate themed. Ooh. Yeah, and we'll be back. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you know where she came from, what's up with that. Here, I'll show you a finished doll to kind of understand. The Mummy last week as a finished one. This was my first one. This is a budget Frankie. So again, only 5 points of articulation based off of a witch animatronic, everything like that. So she has a hat, she has her cauldron in there, and then she has a homemade broomstick. So everything is handmade. She's repainted, new face, same hair, and just kind of given a new life. That was my main idea, just try and take a basic doll and make it different. So I still have like character design, costuming, all this other stuff that you can use in the haunt industry or any other industry. But yeah, that's kind of the idea with these girls. I also have another one kind of in the process as well. I have a whole little box of the ones that I've done so far. Her crown kind of broke in the moving of everything, and you saw the Mummy last week. We were finishing her up and all of her accessories. But now we're going on to this pirate girl. And I think it will be really nice, especially now with I have the mermaid. It kind of sets up a nice little shore, cove, sea, spectrum thing. It kind of just lends itself also like a sea one. So that's always really nice to have like a theme little going on, so they're not just like a bunch of little random dolls. That's the base of it done. Yeah, and then we're gonna go in with some pastels as well to shade this up. Okay. So just a quick wrap up. Very quick, very messy. Was not expecting to do this one, but I think she turned out good. I think this is good. I do want to go in and add some more accessories to her when I find them. I just ran out of time. I really do like the hair. I think the face is good, probably one of the better ones. Really happy with that. I love the little shading on it. There's the camera. Her nose is a little chipped, but I think I might go in and just do more chips coming off of it so it looks like it's a lot more aged. She's wearing it. Someone just realized I'm down here. Hi, Andy. Hi, girl. I really like the dress. I think it turned out good. Shoes are okay, but again, you don't really see those, so they weren't such a big focus. I do like the hair braided, and I am glad I got rid of the fuzzy bits. I might go in and add beads to them. I'm not sure. I definitely know I want to go in and add a bandana to her, and probably a pirate hat, and maybe some other accessories that I found. Don't really know yet. That's in the future. But yeah, I think she'll make a nice little addition, and this will be a good setup for the mermaid, which will hopefully be coming later this year. She's kind of further down the line of stuff I want to do. Yeah, I do actually like her. Not the best, but again, not the worst. For as many iterations that she's gone through, I don't think it's very bad. The skirt sewing, I do just have to hit that with a candle to fix that, and I'll be happy with that. If not, I do also want to make her a big coat, so that will also cover it up, because, you know, what's a pirate without her coat? And I think that would really aid in just adding moss to it and everything like that too. So for now, I think this is a good starting point or ending point, because there's just a lot more little details that I will just want to add, but I just have to find the correct fabric for it and the accessories, and I don't want to rush that. So for not having any ideas and just finding whatever was available, not super bad. Totally forgot her wrap skirt. Yeah, I'm not gonna change it. She does have another skirt. It just adds another level of detail to it. But yeah, here she is, face dress. I really like it. Oh my gosh, it's so light. That's really it. I'm so sorry. This was so weird. I had something so other planned that it's gonna be, I guess, this next week's video. I'll finally be able to finish it. They're supposed to be cute, not not this girl. But I think she'll fit in with the rest of her animatronic little fake friends. Thanks for watching. I have more exciting things later. Bye.